G'day everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this episode I wanted to have a look at the company called Emerge Gaming. Their ticker code on the ASX is EM1. We've just recently seen an explosion in Emerge Gaming's share price. I wanted to go into the details about Emerge Gaming, what they're involved in and why their share price has had such a massive jump recently. I think that Emerge Gaming's products have some serious future potential and it's worth knowing exactly what they are and how they plan to operate. Now, if you're interested to know how I find new stocks and conduct a fundamental analysis on stocks, make sure to check out my class on Skillshare. I'll put a link in the description to that class. Through that link, you can sign up to Skillshare for free and it really helps out the channel. And always, don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up, and if you're not already, make sure you subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with the latest market news and stock analysis. As always, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Before making any financial investment decisions, make sure to see a licensed financial advisor. With that out of the way, let's get on with looking at Emerge Gaming. So Emerge Gaming has identified a gap in the market. They believe that a large number of gamers are starved from high quality content. This is due to a number of reasons: large download sizes for games, the high cost of most AAA titles, and also the hardware requirements, which are pretty onerous to run some of the best games on the market. Emerge Gaming thinks they can eliminate all three of these prohibitive factors to enable everyone to have access to the latest and greatest games. To do this, they operate a cloud gaming service. Emerge Gaming has two major products, one which is currently available to market and another one called Miggster, which is coming soon. Before I get into those two products, I'll first show you some promotional videos that they've got up. This comes from their mobile network partner in South Africa called MTN.
I think, the real potential of 5G needs to be experienced, and we're quite excited because our digital team has really achieved something remarkable.
I want you to be honest with me. Is your mind really blown? Because my mind is blown.
My mind's blown. I love that they've got the controller set up like this. I can't believe that this is a game that I would normally play on my PC or my console. I've now got it on my phone. I need some time to get used to the controls, but this is amazing.
We are going from Candy Crush to every game that you can play on your Xbox, on your PlayStation, you can now do on your mobile with the same graphics and speed. This is the face of my mind being blown.
MTN is so excited for this partnership with Emerge Gaming because they can show customers how they can really utilize their 5G network. Up until now, it hasn't really been super clear how consumers can benefit from 5G technology. Emerge Gaming is trying to make it clear that 5G on mobile will allow people to play AAA titles from the comfort of their mobile phone. This is only possible because the processing power is not being done on the mobile device itself. All of the hard work is being done by computers in a server room on the cloud. This is significant because even if you've got a really old mobile device, you can still have access to playing the latest games, considering that your device doesn't need to do all of that hard work and processing. This is a major breakthrough. And what it really does is it allows game developers access to emerging markets. In regular circumstances where a user downloads a game and requires their device to do all of the processing power to run the game, a lot of devices in emerging markets are just not up to scratch. Therefore, emerging markets, which have a huge population, are now open to playing some of the AAA titles that people in developed countries have been playing for a number of years. As a result, the addressable audience for Emerge and their mobile network operator partners is absolutely massive. So the video we just had a look at was produced by the mobile network operator in South Africa called MTN. At the moment, Emerge Gaming has a product launch called MTN Arena. This is an online gaming service which is available for customers of MTN in South Africa and other parts of Africa. The MTN Arena product appears to be a testing and proof of concept product. Their second product, which is due for major release in November, is called Miggster. Miggster is also a cloud-based gaming product. However, Miggster also has regular tournaments where there are cash prizes to be won for players who enter the tournaments. And Miggster also has a premium subscription fee. Similar to the deal that Emerge struck with MTN in Africa, Miggster will be promoted through a lot of mobile network operators across the world. This will mean that a part of your phone plan, for instance, will allow you free access or access at a discounted rate to the Miggster platform. It's something they're looking to bundle in with phone plans to make it more accessible to more users. So we know now about their two product offerings, which is MTN Arena and Miggster. Let's now have a look at why the share price has skyrocketed. So the MTN Arena platform we talked about earlier, currently Emerge Gaming has around 25,000 subscribers on that platform. This is a great start, and as I said, I think it's a proof of concept for them that they can make this cloud gaming platform really work. Now, not long ago, earlier in October this year, Emerge Gaming announced a expression of interest or registration for the Miggster International platform. They introduced a gaming element into the registering your interest process. The idea is that the more of your friends you can get to register their interest for Miggster, the higher your rank on a leaderboard. The highest rankers on the leaderboard then have access and go into the draw to win prizes. As a result, what we've seen happen since this register process has opened is 3 million people signing up expressing interest in the product. That's right, 3 million for Miggster versus 25,000 subscribers we've already seen for their MTN product. This is a major increase, and this is the reason why their stock price has jumped. Not only are there 3 million people registering their interest for Miggster, but also the ongoing price for Miggster is going to be around 12 Australian dollars per month. That is automatically some huge revenue numbers, and it is only just the start of the product. So that explains why the stock price has jumped. I guess people can see through this registering process just how many people are interested in the platform. You would expect that this number of subscribers will only continue to rise as Miggster partners with mobile network operators all over the globe. It's obviously an attractive prospect. Miggster has been described as Netflix for games available on your mobile phone. You will have access to a range of AAA titles, and all of them you can play on almost any mobile device. So that covers why the share price has gone up so much. Let's have a look at the technology behind Miggster and how Emerge Gaming has made this possible. Number one for Miggster and Emerge Gaming is that they managed to achieve Microsoft ISV partner status. To achieve this partnership with Microsoft, Emerge Gaming had to develop a scalable hardware package which they could prove to Microsoft would work. The other component of this is to prove to Microsoft that at the end of the day, the price for the user will be reasonable enough that people will want to purchase the product. They managed to achieve both of these things, and as a result, they've become a partner with Microsoft. Now, this is significant because from this point onwards, Emerge Gaming no longer develops and implements the hardware needed to expand this cloud computing globally. Going forward, they will pay a fee to Microsoft, and Microsoft will develop the infrastructure required to support their cloud gaming service. This is obviously the most intense part of the entire operation, and to have an experienced technology company like Microsoft taking care of this is a massive advantage. They've really nailed it here, and I think this will be probably the key driver behind the success of Emerge Gaming. The second key to success is 5G networks rolling out globally. Even if the hardware for cloud gaming proves to work, you still need a fast and reliable, low latency internet connection to have a good gaming experience. As a result, Emerge Gaming are relying on 5G network rollouts across the globe. This is the second driver to their success. They need 5G to be rolled out quite rapidly all over the world for their product to be feasible. Now, this ties in to the third key driver behind their success, and that will be their product marketing. The reason this goes hand in hand with point number two is that the Emerge Gaming product is a great point of sale for mobile network operators trying to push people to upgrade to 5G networks. A network operator can now say to someone, Instead of going out and buying something like a Nintendo Switch or a PlayStation, why don't you just keep your mobile device, upgrade to our 5G network, save the money you would spend on a console and put that into your upgraded plan, and you can play any AAA title you want right on your mobile phone. Whilst this won't suit everybody, it does open up a whole new market for gamers. And if mobile network operators can keep the pricing of their 5G plans competitive, I think this will be a real big selling point for 5G. In essence, I don't think Emerge Gaming are going to have to focus very heavily on marketing, because network operators will do this for them. I think overall, Emerge Gaming has a killer business setup. They've been able to outsource two of the hardest parts of business operation, and that is building infrastructure, which Microsoft will do on their behalf, and pushing marketing to thousands of consumers, which they're hoping network operators will do on their behalf. Now, if you read the investor material, you'll also notice that Emerge Gaming are yielding something like 60% of the net revenue from the Miggster subscription fees. This 60% is a huge slice considering these outsourcing operations which they're doing. I really think this is shaping up to be a very successful business plan for Emerge Gaming. Now, I just wanted to wrap things up by talking a little bit about their balance sheet, some of their key personnel, and then my personal position on the company and whether or not I'll be investing. So looking at their balance sheet, again, as a typical growth company, there's nothing special going on here. They lost more money in 2019 than they did in 2018 by a substantial factor. The company attributed this additional loss in 2019 to ongoing product development costs and also their ASX listing fees. Again, it's going to be hard to know how profitable this company will be until we see the Miggster platform launch and some revenue start to come in. I think their annual report next year in mid-2021 is the one we're going to need to look at really closely to see how the company is actually performing. Now, I just wanted to have a look at one of their staff members in their executive team. There's a guy called Bert Mondello, who is one of the directors of Emerge Gaming. What's really interesting here is that Bert is also a director of the ASX company Ziptel. Now, some of you may not be familiar with Ziptel, but they are actually now trading as DOU. That's DOU on the ASX. Now, I made a video about DOU a couple of weeks ago and a lot of people showed interest in this company. DOU also looks to have quite a bright future, and I just thought it was interesting that this guy is a director of both companies. From what I could read, he is an IPO specialist and really knows how to acquire that early funding for emerging companies. It'll be interesting to see where Bert goes in the future, and if he takes up a new director's role at another emerging company, it may be worth following his movements. So where do I sit with my investment stance on Emerge Gaming? Well, for me, yes, the company looks extremely promising, but I'm pretty conservative, so I'm going to wait until their final end of year results come out in mid-2021. I really want to have a look at how their revenue is translating into profits and see what sort of growth they're able to achieve going forward. The 3 million subscriber numbers for the Miggster product is also something I'm taking with a pinch of salt. Because they've made the register your interest a game or a tournament, I'm worried that that 3 million number might be inflated. With the chance of winning a prize from registering more and more of your friends, there's a chance that some of the accounts and some of the people registering their interest are not actually interested in using Miggster. This is why we'll only know the true number of subscribers once people actually start paying the subscription fee. That's another reason why I want to watch and wait and see that first lot of financial results come in once the platform has been in use. Anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the company. Have you jumped in yet? Are you waiting on results? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear them. That's all from me for now. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and give the video a big thumbs up. Until next time, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.